Blackett, a couple of weeks into pre-season now, a couple of games under you and the rest of the boys' belt as well. I mean, first off, just how are you finding things and being back in the place after the summer?
Yeah, it's been good, obviously. Nice little break over the summer, but I think it's straight back to business when you come back in, and you've got to try and regain your fitness as quick as possible, and I think the lads are doing that.
You touch on fitness there. I mean, did you feel in fairly good shape coming in over the summer, or obviously with the way Mike likes to do things and high intensity and all that, is it still a bit of a readjustment after you have a little bit of a period off?
I think it's always going to be tough coming back in. It's pre-season, that's what it is. You've got to push through it and get through it, and it's all worth it at the end of the day when you come to play on the pitch on a Saturday in the league, and the games that mean something.
And a couple of training games behind you so far, and an hour at Sunderland, and then the first 90 minutes at Newcastle last Saturday. I mean, how have you found those things in terms of a test, obviously playing against a high standard of opposition as well? Yeah,
like I said, it's all good for us. It's learning. We've had a good workout off both the games. So it's all about fitness, I think, as well. But we've also put a little bit of a stamp on the game as well with the way we want to play. So yeah, it's learning. It's early days, but there's still plenty we can work on. And
with that Newcastle game on Saturday, see, I think kind of scoreline started to mount near the end, but obviously Newcastle, I think, made sort of 10 changes at the break, had a bit of a bigger squad to pick from, as well as obviously the standard of opposition. But is that a good sort of sign for you, that you were well in the game for quite a while and had some good spells in it as well?
Of course, yeah. I think we've spoke about it. Obviously, we had decent areas in the game where we've put our own way of playing onto the game as well, and you could see that. But yeah, the workout was good. They obviously very fit as well. Obviously a new 11 coming on at half time as well when we've played 45 doesn't help, but obviously it's all part of pre-season and getting fit.
And getting a goal for yourself, getting off the mark in pre-season, does that always help as a striker with confidence, even if it is just in a pre-season game to get on the score sheet?
Yeah, it does help. It's a little bit of confidence, but it means nothing. It's just you've got to get down, go again, and then take it on to the next one. Hopefully you can just carry on that sort of form and then take it into the season as the season starts, really.
And for yourself, looking back at last season, now you've had I suppose a chance to reflect on things a bit. Obviously hitting double figures, even though a couple of injuries kind of maybe kept you from playing regularly week in, week out. Is it a positive when you look back that you were able to hit that tally, or was it a bit of a frustrating one in a sense because you couldn't get much momentum going, really?
It's a bit of both, I think. Obviously frustration because I felt as though if I had been playing, I feel as though I would have had more chances to get goals and maybe have a bit more of effect on the team. But as I was injured, I was trying to get around the boys as much as I could. So yeah, I think I'd say I was a bit disappointed, but obviously it wasn't about me last year. Obviously the team and the group was unbelievable, and what we achieved was unreal. So it's the win in the league sort of coated that.
And stepping up into the National League next season, obviously the first time in that level for yourself. I mean, how much are you looking forward to getting going in that next month as well? Yeah,
some big teams, big stadiums to go to. But yeah, we just focus on ourselves, and we know we've got enough in here to compete with every team in the league.
And a couple of games coming up this week, obviously Dunston first up on Tuesday and then Spennymoor on Saturday. Is it still pretty much just for you focusing on that fitness and getting the minutes into your legs?
Yeah, I think it's a bit of both. I think we're starting to get into the areas where obviously fitness is the main thing, but we need to start working on obviously building relationships with new players that have come in as well. So yeah, I think it's just going to be a bit of everything, really. Obviously we need to start focusing on the patterns and the way we're going to play, just so everyone's still learning the way it goes. But yeah, main thing, fitness. I think it's pre-season, so that's what it's all about.